Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible clearly? So let's begin with our topic today. My topic today is going to be about building a strong foundation in AFM. Tips for the beginners. Okay. So today I'll be talking about what are the various things that we need to keep in mind when we are starting with this. Okay. The first thing and the most important topic that comes up in the minds of the bankers is how to start. It's a very genuine problem that people face that how should we begin our studies with this particular scenario. When we talk about how to start, this means from where we should start. Thankfully, when we talk about the new syllabus now, their modules itself are stated that way. That means the module A is the first module from where you should begin, especially for the one who are totally from the non-commerce background. So first of all, you will have to look forward towards module A, then you have to move towards module B, then you will have to move towards module C, and then D. You can also take up module after module B. You can skip to directly module D as well. So that is your call because these three are not that much related, but these two are not related. But module A and module B, they are interlinked to an extent that if you understand module A, only then you will be able to grab module B. Without module A, you cannot learn module B, right? So one of the most important things to understand is that module A is the foundation. Then other modules will be the higher and advanced level according to this syllabus, right? Next point is there are certain chapters which are very, very important. And even the basics are very important as well. That means if I'm preparing for this examination and I am not being open towards learning to that extent that most important chapters have to be given more importance, then this examination will more or less become a challenge for me. How? See, the point is in terms of module A, we have concepts of accounting. That's the base. Normally, in the examiner has always given questions from this module A and the concepts of accounting. One-liner, two-liner questions, one-marker questions are there from the module A in terms of the concepts. So it's a very important topic. There is a particular topic called depreciation, which is super important. They give case studies out of it. Then in the module B, we have cash flow statement recently introduced, an important topic. In the module C, we have bond valuation, that is in terms of YTM. We have interest and annuities. Then we have ratio analysis. These are some very basic and very important chapters that you should do in detail because you get case studies based upon these, and that too practical case studies. If I talk about the previous examination that was held, in the previous examination they gave lesser number of questions which were numerical based because that was the first time they were holding this particular examination. So obviously they had to be a little lenient, right, towards the bankers there. Now, do you really expect them to be the same level in terms of the leniency? They will now be open towards more challenging questions. That means you should get back to the way that other JIB people were working upon. You have to do the blend of both numericals as well as theory questions. In terms of the examination, see, accounting principles and processes. Accounting principles is a short topic that is asked in the examination. Now, the paper has also coming from the last module, which would include income tax, cost, another two important areas, and GST. In this area, in module 3, we have YTM, that is interest and annuities, capital budgeting, a very, very important chapter. In this area, we have financial statements, We have cash flow statements as very important chapters. And then we also have ratios. In the first, we have depreciation. This is a very important chapter. We have accounting principles and concepts. Here we have BRS, bank reconciliation statement, and all the basics. So I would say this particular area, module A, will have more of point 0.5 and 1 marker questions, while module B and module C, they can have mix. Module C is always something which is based upon case study questions. Most of the case study questions would be taken from this area. So if you're looking forward to it, then don't skip up the module A and module B and directly take module C. Then that will turn into a very confusing situations. So it's always better you start from module A and B, get comfortable with accounts, and then move towards module C. Okay, so that's the entire situation regarding the table of contents. Then you should be very clear about your last minute revisions. I hope you know that in your examination there would be a challenge. What would be the challenge, everyone? Just before our examination is the PPP examination as well. That means if you are preparing for this examination and you are not being vigilant enough, that what are you going to do at the last? Then you will be having a problem, because back-to-back examinations are not going to be easy. So that can be a real troublesome situation. So I would suggest you that if we talk about this situation, it's way better that you have your last minute revision plan ready as early as possible. What are you going to do? What are the sources? Where are you studying from? Even if you are a paid student now, even then I would say the same thing. Look at the ebooks. You have ebooks. You have number one, we have ebooks. We have mock test series. We'll be providing you practice test papers. We are conducting marathons, mini marathons, mega marathons, doubt classes. So think about it. There are so many things. Will you be able to do all these things on the last day itself? Next to impossible. So you will have to jot down the most important things after viewing that this is something I want to keep for the last, and note it down somewhere so that you don't have a problem. Then the next point that you have to look forward to is MCQ testing and the practical areas. One of the basic things that people really fail to understand is that there is no shortcut to success. If you're trying to understand numerical part, you will be someone who has to go through practice. Without practice, these numericals are not easy to do, right? And without the detailed practice, what will happen is you might be good at only the theoretical area. The practical area will still be a challenge for you. So it's better when you start preparing for this examination, you be open to MCQ testing and numerical. But don't be someone who thinks, I will do what I'll do is I'll prepare at the end. I'll start preparing in October itself, and then I'll just go for MCQ and numerical. This is something where you are clearly not going to clear. Because to clear the examination, you will have to sit and have the background of the things. Other than that, it becomes very difficult. So it's way better that you literally practice the numericals. But how do we practice the numericals? You have to, you need to start using the system calculators, practice on it, because in terms of capital budgeting, it is required. In terms of interest and annuities, it is required. When it comes to cube, 4 times, 5 times, right? So if you can save your time and do it on the system itself, then you should not be reluctant to it. So one of the most important thing is you should solve the numericals with a proper calculator. And then it is way better that you understand the tricks of the calculator, because those tricks will be really helpful while solving the questions in the exam. You cannot learn the tricks on the last day. You will have to have a hold over the calculators as early as possible, right? Then the next point and the most important area, which I've seen people really forget, that is you should revise daily, weekly, and even regularly. That means whatever, if you are someone who is a part of the paid class, whatever goes through the class, after the class, go through the PDF of the same. From PDF, just revise it anyhow. And then by the end, we are hitting the weekend. Go through that particular thing again. On the YouTube sessions, we are covering the rapid fire rounds. We are covering good number of questions. Go through that, right? Without that, it won't be helpful. So it's important that you revise daily, weekly, as well as regularly. If you are not regular, then by the end, you will be facing a major challenge in your studies. Because there are, if you are not, if you're someone who's doing the self study, there are 600 pages in this module, and this is not the only examination that you are giving. So if you have 4 examinations, every exam has around 600 pages in each module. Okay, so now our batch for this particular examination has also started. Let me just give you a brief about it. If you think that you would like to do it on your own, then I believe you should start as early as possible. But if you think that you would like to go for the classes, then I would say it is better that you start it right away, because the more delay you will be having, it would become more difficult. What you need to do is go on to the area of Adda 24/7, that is www.adda247.com. Then go on to the area of JIB and CIB. I hope it's visible. Yeah. In this area, go on to the area of JIB Mahapack. This is currently having double validity. This means in terms of JIB Mahapack 2.0, what will you get? In the Mahapack 2.0, you will get all the live classes, video recordings of the same, previous classes which have been held, be it bilingual, be it in English medium, be it test series, be it our revision courses, whatever will be coming up, everything will be available for you. All you need to do is you have to click on the area of buy now. Then you can use the code flash77. Just a moment. Okay, you can use the code flash77. Here you will get 78% discount, so it's better that you look forward towards 11,500 rupees there and purchase it right away, because this particular course will not only help you in terms of the studies. See, 1100 hours of studies is there. JIB plus CIB. Buy it for JIB. It will also be taking care of your CIB, and that too for 11,500. That too, this is double validity. This means this is for 2 years that you will be paying this. This is 1 plus 1. So this course is definitely, see, this is 12 plus 12. This is 2 years. For 2 years you are paying 11,500, not even 500 rupees per month. So a good pack to look forward to. Other than the JIB CIB Mahapack, you can also look at only JIB Mahapack as well, that is also there, and only the classes of JIB are also available. What you can do is you can go on to this area, click on the area of JIB October. In this area you will find that we are coming up with another batch from 24th of July. So this would be for 200 hours. 97 test series are there and 181 ebooks are available for you. What you need to do is click on the area of buy now, use the code flash 77%, and then you will be able to get it. So if you're looking forward to it, then kindly go ahead and hurry up and take it as early as possible. I'll be meeting in a regular class. I hope you are studying properly, and if you are not doing it, then kindly start it right away, because the time is ticking away. Thank you everyone. Bye bye. And tomorrow we'll be having we will be having one specific session for AFM. That would be the rapid fire class that will be taking at 4 p.m. tomorrow. So kindly be there. Along with that, if anybody is preparing for CIB, the CIB class is also going to be there tomorrow. So for the JIB as well as CIB, please be there on our channel. And if you haven't subscribed it, then kindly subscribe it as early as possible. Plus, if you like this video, if you find it useful, then click on the thumbs up button so that we get motivated further in our classes. Along with that, click on the bell icon for getting notifications. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.